Hi, this is my review of the Heroes and Hardships Fantasy Adversaries Vol.1. This is a collection of many things, it's not just adversaries. It also comes with new abilities, new ancestry traits, new flaws, a new manifestation, a new weapon qualities, and 21 new adversaries. This is to be used with the Heroes and Hardships core rulebook. If you haven't seen my review of that universal RPG system, please check out the playlist in the description below. Let's start with the quality of this PDF. The quality is great. The document is fully bookmarked and hyperlinked. It's very well written and organized. The graphic design is colorful, the layout is pleasing to the eyes, and the illustrations are kinda like this graphic novel, fantasy comic book type of illustrations. It looks perfect. So the quality is excellent. Now let's talk about the content. First, you have an introduction, of course. Aside from the other material that I mentioned, the new adversaries are created for power levels 1 to 3. Not all entries are strictly combatants, as they can be used as non-player characters or even pre-generated player characters. The Arch Nemesis and Adversaries are complete creations using the same character creation rules as player characters. There are no differences between the two besides what power levels they are used for. The Arch Nemesis non-player characters are built at a power level higher than the game in which they are used. Adversaries are built for an equal power level. When it comes to new rules, some adversaries presented here require new rules such as new abilities, ancestry traits, flaws, manifestations, weapons, and weapon qualities. This can be used for normal character creation as well. Let's talk about some of them. Concerning abilities, new abilities are categorized into physical, mental, social, fate, and general. For instance, in physical abilities you have strength in numbers. Whenever you attack an engaged defender, subject to total engagement advantage, you also receive a level 2 bonus set when you attack. Then we have ancestry traits such as Splitter. When defeated by a slashing attack, the creature splits into multiple versions of itself, so this is perfect for a sort of blob or ooze type of enemy. You also have things such as Strangler. When in a grapple, you can naturally crush your enemy with your bare hands, or other appendages and body parts. Under flaws we have things such as Greed. You collect and hoard wealth. You must make a hard fortitude skill check to show any sort of generosity. You also have things such as Hunger. You have a fierce hunger for a specific thing. There is an error here. It says, you will everything else and do anything to consume the object of your appetite. I think it should be, you will ignore anything else or everything else. Under manifestations, you have things such as Unstable Magic. Magic cast in an area is unstable and more prone to search. Under weapon qualities, you have things such as Corrosive. Any metal object used to parry, block, or soak damage may be damaged. After the combat has concluded, the owner of these objects must roll a d10. On a 1, the object is destroyed beyond repair. Let's talk about some of the new adversaries. And I'm going to be avoiding spoilers in case players are watching this review. You have things such as the Astral Tear. Astral Tears are forces of the supernatural either created by the misuse or failure of magic. These magical spheres create havoc by attempting to cause as much magical mayhem as possible. Well, maybe they are Astral Tears. I thought tear perhaps like a tear in the reality of magic or the weave of magic, but maybe they are Astral Tears. Then we have things such as the Basilisk, a classic. Basilisks are reptilian creatures with multiple sets of legs. These strange beasts are highly poisonous, and worse yet, can turn someone to stone with a glance. Basilisks will then consume the creature turned to stone with its powerful bite. We have other things such as the Rattlings. They are small rat-like humanoids. These creatures live in sewers and other isolated and foul places. Typically, they are driven by their instincts to breed and expand their colonies wherever they go. There are many other staples of the fantasy genre, such as mummies, liches, kobolds, of course. You have dragons, deep ones, etc. And this concludes this review. What do I think of the Fantasy Adversaries Volume 1 for Heroes and Hardships? I think this is an excellent option if you don't want to spend too much time homebrewing your own enemies. The core book of Heroes and Hardships contains anything that you need to come up with all sorts of creatures, new type of player characters, different weapons, weapon qualities, pretty much anything, manifestations, ancestral traits. Everything in the core book can be used as building blocks or even as inspiration to come up with your own creations, but this particular collection saves you a lot of time. If you want to have random encounters, if you are looking for new and useful abilities, ancestry traits, flaws, new weapons, etc., I think these guides are worth purchasing. However, this is just Volume 1. On its own, I think it is worth it as a good option or optional material, but let's see if the subsequent volumes offer even more things. That is yet to be seen. Thank you for watching this review, and thank you for your likes and your comments. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, the information on how to do that will be in the description below. And remember, it is better to roleplay and fail in character than not to roleplay and fail as a player. Once again, thank you, and see you later.